house in Chartham, in this little village just on the outskirts. I got my education in Canterbury, and I still live there to this day. So through default of being in the same place for so many years, I know a lot of people. A lot of people I feel very happy and privileged to know. A lot of people I wish I didn't know. And this song came about, I'm sure we've all had this in our day-to-day life where we're doing something mundane, just getting on with a weekly task or whatever, and you're about your day in your own little world, and you look up and you lock eyes with someone and they lock eyes with you and you know them, and instead of thinking, oh, it's so-and-so, let's go have a chat, I wonder how they're doing, your internal thought goes, bollocks. And then you have to do this small talk, which I'm dreadful at, and it only lasts about 30 seconds if that, but it feels like a lifetime. And it's one of my favourite things, seeing friends of mine in these scenarios. It's like boxing. It's good to watch, but you don't want any involvement in it. And I was talking to a friend not that long ago about during the lockdown and about during that time I would go on these walks and long for a bit of mindless, awkward small talk, just to have something. And then we came up with this, we kind of got locked on to that. About all these strange scenarios of which we could bump into people that we didn't really want to be bumping into, and how and where and why and who they were. And I came home and thought, well, that's a good idea for a song. So I picked up my guitar and I wrote this. It's called Old Friends. I was down by the shore, just skimming stones, when somebody said my name, someone I did not know. Well, at least I did not recognize the smile aimed at me. Oh dear. He said we studied together way back when in 2003. His hair had all fallen out and his teeth were all stained green. He was sucking on a cigarette and his coffee was taken black. So it made sense. Why does it always feel so intense? Bumping into old friends. I was standing in my local, waiting on Whitley Neal, when somebody hissed my name in a voice harsh and shrill. Well, his face I did indeed recognize, yeah, I would be a fool to forget the regret. I did not ask how she was holding up. I knew she was no fan of mine, but I thought she let me off, oh, but she stood and stared so deeply that it burned right down to my soul. Why does it always feel so intense? Bumping into old friends. But I'm sat in traffic, stuck behind the wheel, bought a faster car so I could just sit still. Well, she rolled down her window next to me and she started to squeal. Hello there. She said I was your teacher way back when you were just a boy. Your hair was so much longer, you were shorter, you were a joy. I said I do not care to reminisce about the days that I do not recall myself. Farewell. Why does it always feel so intense? Bumping into old friends. through these streets, no one looks up from their phone, and I can't recall the last time that I didn't feel alone and low. Around here the streets are paved with grey, and it rains here every day. There's no smile found on the face of a person in this place, and I hate to be a hypocrite, and I hate to be wrong again, but I'd love